Welcome, stream. It is session 5. Yippee! Who's doing
Gonna
recap
yell at Tim to
today?
get on stream.
Okay.
I have a giant gap in my notes at the
Okay.
end because I was not locked the fuck in, so you should do it
That's okay. That's
today.
okay. I can do it.
I heard I'm doing the recap today, and then you paused, and I was like,
Oh, I said who's
Also
doing
heard that, and
it.
I was like,
No, I was like, who's going to do
probably
it?
asked
And
the
then I heard
question.
nothing. I was like, I guess it'll be me. Anyway, we started off right back in it, Dusty dead on the ground, and Ren is like, y'all get out here. So Allin and Ren, they go up to the roof to try to give chase to whoever might have done it, while everyone else is looking around. Waylon doesn't see anything weird in the crowd, but Lilith casts Speak with Dead. Asked who killed you. He said, I don't know. Why did they kill you? And he said, because I was close to figuring it out. Figuring what out? Why we're here. How were you killed? A spell. I don't know what. And who might want to kill you? Don't know exactly, but the justices or inquisitors. So, hey,
Can I interject something quick?
What?
What if we find out that Dusty had it coming?
In the eyes
I'll stand by him.
In the eyes of the justices, I assume, or the Accords, Dusty did apparently, but we'll get to
he
why.
burned down an orphanage right beforehand, and that's why he was killed.
Oh,
No, I'll stand by him.
I told you that in confidence.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. That's
listen,
one of
that's
Dusty's rumors. That was one of Dusty's rumors.
That's my and Waylon's problematic fave. Thank you very much.
Yeah. But anyway, on the roof. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Oh my god, you got Skippy there.
On the roof, there is nothing, which is weird. There's no tracks, there's no spell residue, there's nothing, not even the pigeons saw anything, which we know
it's bad when the pigeons don't see everything.
Yeah, we know pigeons see everything. They only saw Dusty, but Ren saw a second person. So anyway, we all get together as the Justiciars are approaching, and we grab Dusty's keys off his body. Also, Arcana check on Dusty's body reveals no magic traces on him other than, Speak with Dead. I wrote Herm ... after that. So real puzzler there. Glasgow joins us.
Yeah.
And we take Dusty back to the precinct, to the morgue, where Waylon is going to stay, answering phone calls, and Lilith, Ren, and Alenia go to investigate Dusty's room, where Alwyn, I think, just goes back to his room. But anyway, in Dusty's room, there's piles of boxes of Valiance things, but the apartment is literally spotless, which is weird. And also we set off a mental alarm to somebody. So we dip, and then Alenia watching
dip
sees
across the hall
to Ren's room. Everyone, yeah, just a little party in Ren's room where Alenia's watching out the door, sees this shadow at the door. So Lilith sends in a spider familiar, sees this figure, Jack the Ripper type beat, evil top hat, evil Abraham Lincoln, with a red glow under his shadowed face, brim of his cap, very rugged, dirty, dark black cloak, but also not leaving any traces behind, no dirt or dust or tracks or anything his person would suggest he would leave, but he doesn't immediately notice the spider and kill it. So, retro. And then we all reconvene at Ren's room to share this info. And we just decide to leave Dusty's room alone for the night. And then we have work in the morning, which is so fucked up. It's Wednesday.
It's only
Typical
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Typical
And
Wednesday
we go to work,
moment.
it's Wednesday. The chief is talking to someone. We get to work. And then the chief comes in. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm sorry for what's about to happen." And we're like, "What? Were we getting fired?" No, we have to be interrogated by an inquisitor. Just called the inquisitor. We don't get a name.
We
But
did get some pronouns out of Cole, though.
pronouns out of Cole was a he, him.
Yes, this is a he, him.
But he takes us back to interview us one by one. Excuse me. Helenia's called in first, gives her story.
It goes poorly.
It goes not great. She said that she had no other aliases outside of the workplace, got a 16 on deception. So, unless he rolled pretty bad. You
I'd
never
like
know.
to point out I have a really good
Yeah.
addition to I just roll like dog shit.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
quite unfortunate.
Your curse moved with you, T, and it's kind of sad.
All in next, the bonus Jonas question he got was about the incident he was in. And so he's just like, yeah, I touched the machine raw and passed out in a magical feverish dream and woke up with a messed up body. But the Inquisitor also seems visibly like very interested in Alwyn's arm. And then also was asked why the transition from specializing in weave science to law enforcement, and in a non-lie / non-truth omission, he just says he almost dying brought him a new perspective. Ren called in. It was Ren's called in next, and they sit in complete silence 25 minutes. Before he says, "Anything you can tell me, you'll tell my boss on Monday. You're free to go." Which is
So fucked up and evil.
so fucked up and evil, but the idea of them just sitting there while Ren is staring at him for 25 minutes.
It's wild to have two people successfully power play each other at the same time.
Yes.
Like both of y'all power played, you were both successful and there was no breaking. And it's like, that's wild, man.
Yeah. Match made in hell. Lilith, same story, but is also like, "Hey, are you from this plane?" And Lilith's like, "The fuck is that your business?" But no. And then finally pries out of Lilith that they're from the Abyss. And then is free to go, but on their way out, Lilith did say, what did you say? Suck a dick or something?
Suck a bag of dicks.
Suck a bag of dicks, which was not heard, luckily.
Yeah, which I did ask Cole after session. I was like, if the Inquisitor would have heard Lilith say that, what would have happened? And he did say that Lilith would have been arrested.
He probably would have arrested Lilith. I don't know.
That's awesome.
But
yeah, we go back to work, and then the Inquisitor's like, "Hey guys, here's what I got for you. This was just an accident. Goodbye." And we were all like, but luckily our homegirl Chief Glasgow believes us and is angry. And also, Dusty's body was taken from the morgue. So, and whatever. Alenia tells her boss she's been around Inquisitors, so she will not be contacted for like a month. But Waylon gets back to his apartment, and there's a tape on his bed and a piece of paper on it that says, "Gather the others and watch me." And so we all watch this VHS tape that is Dusty sitting in a chair, and it's like, "Hey, if you're watching this, I'm dead." and tells us that he learned something that changed him. Oh, Valian learned something. Um, Dusty wouldn't listen to him, but then he started to. Arcadia's never fallen below 400,000 population, never above 404, I believe was the number. And when they get close, a calamity shows up. So basically, calamities are just population control. He can't tell us more. The world is wrong and needs us to find out what? And he needs us to find out, like, what's wrong. Because he won't be around to do it. Trust no one and question everything and find truth. And that was the end of part 1, and now it's part 2. What is part 2 called?
DM, what's
We're
part 2? DM.
we're in a bit of, I guess you could call it interim 1, no official title.
Interim
Um,
1.
Like
as we have
intermission?
not, yes, we haven't really entered the second part of our story. Now, obviously, there are some things to wrap up tonight, I'm assuming. Um, but essentially, we are entering a period of downtime when all of you choose to do so. So at any point, like as a group, um, can kind of decide like we've done all of the immediate things we want to do. Let's enter downtime and like progress time a little bit. You'll earn some money, things along those lines. But you are all sitting around Wayland's television as it goes
My
to
shitty
crackling.
little box TV.
Yeah, as it goes to crackling static. Dusty's final words to you: find truth, leaving a silence in the room. What do you all do?
Ren will eject the tape to get rid of the static crackling noise. Just kind of silently walk over, take the tape out.
I don't know if we should leave that sitting around. Might be best to destroy it.
I
Uh,
agree.
I'll do produce flame in my hand then.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's
Also,
melting plastic in your hand. That's gonna burn you, Amanda.
It'll smell
She's
bad.
fine.
Not in this
this
world.
is
Not in this world.
I'm gonna
She's
D&D
have to
fine.
magic.
open the window. You're burning plastic in my apartment.
Suspend that for just a moment.
Oh my god, the smell.
um
Can I?
So you do burn it?
I guess if I guess I don't because people have issue with it. But
wait,
I'll
let
just
me see.
I
Let
say
me
Sorry, go for it.
I
I
can
just dropped shit on top of Snoop.
dispose
Sorry.
of this if you wish.
Snoot always in the way.
Should we I don't know, hold on to it for a bit and like try to analyze it deeper in case you like if you listen it to it in reverse it says like somebody's name or something like that. Obviously we would want to get rid of this if there's some kind of evidence or something, but
Be like,
Pass it to Alwyn.
we okay if we keep it in one piece for now? I can try to destroy it before anything happens. If
As long
Yeah.
as we're careful with it. I don't. It's incriminating, but also it's just. Yeah, it can be important. Yeah, let's keep it.
Can I do an insight check on everyone? I'm just kind of curious, like with this information, how people are reacting to it. Is this like I guess for people in the table, are you guys like, are your characters shocked or are they unsurprised or like I don't know, just like your general emotions sort of towards this, maybe seeing Dusty again and why he could have been killed. I don't know if anyone would be hiding their um emotions about it.
I feel like Lilith is not hiding their emotions,
Mhm.
and it's like a combination of like, it's a combination. Actually, what's your insight? Because there's like probably a lot of things that they're feeling, and I want
I
to
have
know
a
what.
+8 to insight.
Have you rolled yet?
No, because I just wanted to see if people were like what would prompt
Oh,
me to have to roll.
let me think. What exactly you would
So if a
see?
passive insight would be an 18.
Oh, probably most of it, yeah. He's like, okay, well, this is fucking weird. God, Dusty would do this. Okay, but at least this is a break from the paperwork. And also a little bit of like shock slash like, fuck, I don't want to be questioning my entire life right now type of thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Emma.
You're welcome.
Anyone else? I guess for Ren, she doesn't look particularly unsurprised. I think to her, some of what he says, she's like, oh, this kind of is on par for the justices and why calamities do this, but she also she looks a little quizzical, like she has more she's trying to think about, but she's trying to get a read of the room first.
Yeah, I guess
Um,
make a
like
make an insight check, and then we can just go around and what everyone would be
Dirty
looking
20.
like with that.
Oh,
dirty
jeez.
20.
Yeah,
I guess
I guess.
Alwyn.
how does Alwyn look in this
Oh
moment?
yeah. Um, I guess just like if you're physically just looking at him, not like asking questions or anything, kind of just looks like he's kind of lost in thought. I think is what you could probably like, you know, could be about anything, I guess, but lost in thought after watching this.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just like absentmindedly looking like out the window or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Wylan?
Waylon, despite the fact that he can blank his face when needed, he is visibly kind of just like he uneasy is a word for how he's looking. He's not trying to hide anything from you guys right now. Uneasy. He's looking confused. And like he doesn't know what to do, which is unfortunately his current state. It's a common look on him when he thinks no one's looking currently. Just because like with this revelation of like, hey, really, really big. Dusty's death, we know it's murder. He's not surprised about that, but it's just the fact like it's tied into, oh, this might be a government cover up. And what we saw from the Inquisitor earlier
Mm-hmm.
supports that, which is gonna be something I bring up momentarily. But he's
Lenia?
like squeezing his
Oh,
fist though on like
oh,
he's
like the
restless.
yeah.
Like not like this, but like it's down by his sides, like
Yeah.
he's squeezing
No,
his
he's not like out
hands.
here like,
Yeah, he's
ooh,
like, yeah.
yes, government cover
He's a
up.
guy. He's a man of action. He prefers acting over talking, truly. So him having to think, not having to think it over, but him thinking things over and not being able to do anything about it is making him upset.
Lenia, what do I get to say?
What do you get to see? I would say hilariously, this is very intriguing news that you can kind of see the fucking pieces are clicking. Like normally you don't see much going on in the wheels that are turning back there, and this time you can see the wheels are turning and they're clicking into place. She's not I would say she is shocked. She is shocked by the info, but you can see that she's putting the pieces together and it makes sense. She's not arguing against the possibility. she's accepting it pretty quickly.
I think Ren and Alenia are kind of mirrored in that sense of like, this makes sense. I think
Mhm.
Ren will say, honestly, it does kind of make sense if we're surrounded by mist we can't go into. We only have so much to go around, but why won't they let us talk about the mist or figure out anything to fix it?
That's probably a main question we're looking for the answer for.
Hmm.
Did when the guy, the Inquisitor, today was interviewing you guys, or at least me, he asked me some questions about, I guess, who I was before this, and in like a way that it seems like, I don't know, maybe they want to build files on us as since we knew
Yeah,
this guy.
he asked me where I was from, like what plane of existence I was from, which
Are you
is
not? No, sorry,
Not
you go.
not related to the case at all.
I
no,
also
like
had a question
not.
like that. We all
I
knew this was when the
you can
Inquisitor
me like
declared Dusty's death an accident. I feel like we all knew that it was a cover up, but generally that just seemed like an opportunity for whoever's in charge to dig at us.
Yeah, there was definitely some digging going on.
no, he like basically accused me of having other aliases besides the ones I use for research here, and I'm like, when do I have the time?
That one,
Hmm.
he could just be a racist.
Yeah, you should have called him a racist, Alenia. That's very serious.
I
Oh,
did
this is why I love you guys.
I did tell him to suck a bag of dicks, though I don't know if he heard it.
Did you?
I did.
I'm
I,
kidding.
I
To
think
his
there's
face?
a very small smile from Ren.
To his
Lilith,
face?
oh, I owe you a
Lilith, that
drink
could
for
get
that.
you
Damn.
that could get you arrested, and Lilith.
Well, I'm a free man right now, so clearly it's fine.
Oh,
Waylon is so stressed right now.
Waylon
Hey,
sees his future.
It's wrangling. It's wrangling, y'all.
I guess I have a first question for everyone. If are you all interested in trying to pursue this mystery?
Yes.
Oh, you couldn't stop me.
I
Duffy was
feel
our
like
friend.
we have to.
Yes.
I nearly said Dusty. I'm not Dusty. Dusty's who we're talking about. Waylon will be like, I have a lot going on right now that will distract me a little bit sometimes, but I'm committed. I want to figure out what's going on here.
I'll have to be very careful.
Also, about on this vein of thought, we all saw that Glasgow, she wasn't convinced about what the Inquisitor ruled as about Dusty's death, that it was an accident. I don't think we should tell her that we're trying to pursue this. Plausible deniability is a very nice thing to have, and if she's willing to cover for us, if she does clue in that we're doing something but not what we're doing, that's a front.
Yeah.
I guess he did say trust nobody, which I don't know if he said to find everyone. I guess
Yeah.
we're all trusted.
Yeah,
But
I don't think that any of this should leave this room. Like, we shouldn't speak about this.
Are we using my room as like a little eating room or a secret hideout for this? Like I'll say, I feel like we should change up locations sometimes just for
Well, no, I just meant like
consistency's sake.
it shouldn't leave this group of people.
Wayland is definitely not embarrassed by how utilitarian and sparse his room is, but or his apartment is. He's definitely not embarrassed about that.
yeah, I guess I would prefer also that, like Lilith is saying, don't tell nobody. Especially don't tell nobody I'm involved or any of us are involved, I guess. I'd rather not be executed,
I
He would
think,
misted,
also
whatever it
prefer
is.
not to.
yeah, I do think many of us feel that similar way, ideally. But yeah, I guess if one of us gets caught in some way, it's only us. I was looking into it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have a way of keeping that tape somewhere safe and hidden.
Uh, kind of hoping just to keep it directly attached to my body. I feel like that might be one of the safer places, and if I have to destroy it, just kind of like holds up like a flame as, as if he was, getting ready to cast a firebolt or something like that. It can take 6 seconds exactly.
Okay.
If that's a good enough security answer for you.
I'll stand in front of you if someone tries to take it off of you. That should be enough time.
Wow.
On a slightly different note, something that I've been wanting to bring up is I would like it get if we could at some point work on getting a diamond so that um next time there's a threat to someone's life, I can maybe revivify them. If other people would be open to contributing to that front.
How much money do you need?
60 split even, right? To get a diamond that you need.
If we could.
Is it a 300
Waylon will
gold
immediately
diamond?
go dig out some money.
Do we haven't gotten
We
paid,
haven't
have
got
we?
paid yet. No,
Nah,
Oh,
it's not Friday yet.
Not Friday.
It's
I
Wednesday
thought
night.
Colt say. Oh, so we don't have that money yet. Okay.
Mm-mm.
no.
It's
Nah,
not payday
So
yet.
that's why, like, I, at some point when we can.
yeah.
Friday payday, everyone Venmos Lilith.
Yeah.
Ren would not trust Venmo. Unfortunately, you would be getting a bag of quarters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, $60 worth of quarters. Sorry, 60 gold worth of quarters.
Here, she's gonna pay you in all copper.
What really keeps fucking with my head is genuinely like, okay, 1 gold is not equivalent to $1, even though we spend
No,
it like it
no,
Mhm.
no. More like a silver is a dollar. I'd
Yeah.
say probably a gold is like maybe $10 to $20, maybe.
We talked about this before, and I had it written down somewhere, and then I did not remember it. And I will look this up again while Cole does his little narrating stuff.
But
I
yeah, if you toss a gold piece to some random person, they're gonna be like, "Holy shit, thank you."
I'm pretty sure I did the math. Y'all have the equivalent rough math. Y'all have the equivalent roughly of like a $150,000 like a year salary. Like you are well paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess what are our next steps? Just keeping our eye out.
Yeah, keeping.
Yeah,
I'll
without any leads, I think that's all we can do. I do think we need to watch for a calamity spawning quicker than
soon.
usual.
Sid's coming soon.
Yeah.
I'm
That's what
going
Dusty
to
indicated.
I'm gonna start in the judicial district. I already know a couple trees and shrubs in the lumber district, but um I'm gonna go talk to a couple of animals and plants and have them start keeping an eye out for us. Contacts.
Um, yeah, that's good, but we also have our Inquisitor friend, I guess, who is I would assume may still be watching us. So
What, is he gonna get mad at a druid for talking to a tree? That's my thing.
he might. He kind of seems like a crazy guy. Like I wouldn't want to hang out with him or nothing.
No one wants to hang out with an inquisitor. They have terrible personalities.
Yeah, up until 2 nights ago, I didn't know they were a thing really.
Oh. Well, they're not the boogeyman. They're mortal too. So, but we will stay vigilant, of course. Watch your backs.
Yeah, do that. Be safe. We'll keep eyes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be hard to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Oh, I'm sorry. That was an inside thought.
uh, well, I guess we have some paperwork to finish up tomorrow before more comes in.
Double calamities, so much paperwork, and not even done with the previous ones. Cheers, all.
Cheers. Um, do you guys still want dinner on Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could use good food.
I can hopefully
I could
provide
wait.
that.
I may I don't know if I don't know if I really want to go out, but maybe that's the thing to do.
Yeah. It's not that exciting or happening of a place, so if that reassures you in any way.
That's true.
Okay. And she will leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Owen will head back to the room and I don't I don't know what just an Arcana check would tell me of these things. But Alwyn is curious how this got into the room there. If it was by like some kind of magical uh thing of like when I die, something something happens, fulfills a requirement, shows up somewhere, or if it was like brought there. So I guess like an Arcana and an investigation or something like that.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, I think like as you're leaving the room or as you go to your room.
Like just getting to my room and just setting up at a desk.
I'm not gonna
I
lie.
think you could roll an Arcana for that. Sorry, what was that, Aaron?
No, I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely thought Dusty left that on Waylon's bed when Waylon was going and retrieving Lilith alone, knowing that he would likely die that night. fully the theory I put together in my head.
I think you slept in your bed last night.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's right.
So
Shit.
who put it there actually? Yeah, who the fuck
You
put
just
that in your bed?
you slept on top of it.
Yeah, slept on top of it. Just did not clock it at all.
I'm
Uh,
adding a
I
questions
rolled
to
really
answer
shitty,
thing.
and I got an 11.
I think. I mean, I think running through the basic arcane shit that you know, just like run of the mill spells. There is no like when I die, this thing happens kind of spell, like nothing like that. So I think you're thinking on it, and you're like, well, someone probably used magic or tools to break into Waylon's place and put that there.
Yeah, I guess actually Alwyn's going to like stuff that into his robe, and is gonna like walk back into Waylon's room to look at the windows, see if there's
I'm just
a
like, oh, you're back. Lets you in, no question.
yeah. I think Alwyn kind of is like locked in for a second and just kind of like walks past you and like doesn't like.
Ooh. You can give me a perception or an investigation, and
Uh,
both of these will give different things.
okay, I am going to do an investigation. 15.
Yeah, I think you don't see anything out of the ordinary by the front door. Peeking, I guess, looking at the back window. I think you see that the like inside lock of y'all's like latches that you have that close the window aren't the most secure things in the world. Uh, and I think you're looking at that and it's like slightly out of place. And I think on a 15, you could put together that someone jimmied the lock open on your or on Waylon's window somehow. You're not quite sure how they did it, but nothing magical. Someone definitely just like broke in here and left this tape on the bed.
Okay. Uh, yeah, your windows could use a little reinforcement. I guess all of us probably could.
Waylon will like come take a look at what you're looking at and goes, "Ah, shite. Alright, I guess we're stopping at the hardware store at some point.
Yeah. If I look like across the street, I guess I don't know like what all like if all storefronts have like a surveillance camera at them or anything like that. But are there like if I look out the window, are there like any surveillance cameras pointed at like this wall in any ways that I could see?
Ooh. I think this would just be a luck check. Added nothing to it. I'm gonna say
Yep.
this would be very very lucky. So I'm gonna say roll a d20. You want to get 15 or higher.
Okay. I'm not gonna use the one that's betrayed me the last like roll. Uh 10.
Damn.
Okay, I think you see that there are security cameras out there, but none that are like very well angled specifically at Wayland's window. But like
Okay.
maybe you could catch a glimpse of something if you went on and like got footage from those.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't happen to be here, and then you exited your door and then you walked back in, then you saw the tape. Like it was you could narrow it down to like a 5 minute period, or you at work all day.
I saw it there when I got back from work. So there's a lot of time that someone could have gotten in here.
Okay. Well, thank you. I think a guy broke in and put this on your bed. And then
That's
he's
what I
gonna
thought
kind of
as
like
well.
yeah, he's gonna walk off.
God. Waylon just has to deal with all y'all just like leaving conversations. It's like, I thought I need to say bye now.
It's like the Irish goodbye, but to your face. Like
Yeah.
not sneaky at all. It is
No. It's
very well known.
Anything else that people are doing this night before y'all go to bed?
I believe we already figured out what I was doing.
Oh yeah, you go off and burn one of your personas.
And have great sex, hopefully.
Lilith
Roll
is
me
also having.
performance.
A performance or a luck check on who I find.
Performance.
Sorry, I didn't bother getting this stuff out yet. You know me. Ooh, 30-20.
Pretty dang good.
Damn.
Hey, worth it to burn a persona, right?
Right.
I'm gonna talk to some birds and squirrels around town, and maybe a
Amanda,
couple
don't you know?
plants.
The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Not
Don't
these
trust
ones.
them.
Don't you ever disrespect my girl Charlotte like that again. I'm naming one of these birds that.
I think
Uh,
I was gonna say because this is like nighttime. Well, no,
Oh, I'll talk to a
I
bat.
guess evening. Yeah, you can find a bat or something to talk to.
Talk to some bats, some trees, whatever I can find really. And I just chit chat them up, become friends, learn their names. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think once we get into downtime, we can kind of uh uh like clarify what you would all get from setting up a network and setting up like a reasonable timeline for that as well. But yeah, you get started though, casting some spells, talking to plants and trees. Um, Emma, what did you have?
I feel like you can guess.
You fucking
Fucking.
I'm fucking.
Fucking.
um
I'm
after
gonna have to add a sound for whenever this happens. Not like a sex sound, of course. Just the fact that like, sorry,
No,
Lilith is once
I know
again
what's I know what
fucking
song,
and
I know what
sucking.
sound, I know what sound.
I think I know what sound.
there we go.
Thank
Um,
you.
uh, Lilith, after you get done sucking and fucking that night,
Wait,
um,
me?
yeah, you.
Oh, shit.
Um, I think Edite is pretty much. I mean, I don't voice all of them, of course, but Edite is probably constantly talking shit in your head all day long.
Yeah.
Um, but I think since that video played, she has been silent. And I think after your nightly activities, I think you just kind of hear her like murmuring to herself. And I guess question would is that something Lilith would ask about and or be inquisitive of? Because I think she's not talking to you. She's just kind of murmuring to herself.
Can I roll to see first if I can figure out what she's murmuring?
Uh, yeah. I think
Like
this
if
would
I can
be
like listen?
perception. Yeah.
Perception. Oh, that's not very good. I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's still not very good. Um, I guess 16? Not awful.
Most of it is uh incoherent. Things that she probably wasn't even intending on even partially saying in your head. But I do think you hear her say their the greatest mistake. And I think on a 16 perception, you get the sense that she is connecting some puzzle pieces on her own right now. And I think you see that she's sort of like talking through what she has just learned through that video as well.
Um, I'm gonna try to talk to her.
Yeah.
Oh God, how do I? Lilith, like, just says, seems like you figured something out. Interested in sharing it?
Did I ever tell you why I chose this plane, Lilith?
No, you didn't.
I sensed a growing power here. I didn't know what it was, but I had a feeling this was the place to be, and I think I know what this place is. I know why your friend died.
Care to share?
There's a pause for a couple of moments, and I think you can almost feel the corner of her mouth curl upwards.
I knew it.
No.
What if I convince someone to join your church?
Early persuasion with advantage.
Persuasion, a dirty 20.
Decent.
Yes, I do feel like I have given you far too much for free. If you want answers, I want followers.
How many? Just one, right?
I think that'll be for me to decide.
Okay, so what's what did you figure out?
How about you do your fucking job for once and we'll talk?
But how am I supposed to do my job when I don't know how many followers you
I think, like, text back, I, I thought I made it clear. You're going to get followers until I decide that it's enough.
Okay, but haven't you ever heard that the way to set your employees up for success is by outlining clear and specific instructions?
What do you think I have been doing for a year?
I don't know, I thought we were just like little shitting each other, just like a hee hee ha ha, just like a ha ha.
Lilith, you came to me with dreams of help people, and I whisked you out of the fucking slums that I found you in to help people. I gave you the power to do so. And what have you done with that power? What have you done with that opportunity? Fornicate all day, every day, and it never stops, Lilith. Never once have you ever done anything that you promised me. So I'm setting you up for success by making you do the thing I gave you powers to do.
Okay,
You want information, I want followers.
to be clear, I was not in the slums. I was actually very well respected and well off, thank you. And I am using your magic to fight the monsters. Fuck, what are they called?
Calamities.
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 Yeah. I'm using your magic to fight calamities. I'm doing good, just like you wanted me to.
well-respected don't seek out lives, especially ones who are well off. I gave you life. Use it. Followers.
Uh, Lilith Lilith exits out of the head conversation and is just like laying in bed going me 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 me. Uh,
I need a DC 16 wisdom save, please.
yeah.
Lilith, you make me so
This boy
nervous.
makes bad
You
choices.
make me so nervous.
That's a 17 on the die.
Damn. You resist her command to slap yourself as you start going like that.
That would have been so funny, though.
That
That
would
would
have
have
been
been
really funny.
hilarious.
I like to
Um,
think that she pulls that one quite often.
um,
Yeah.
am whoever I'm in bed is whoever I'm in bed with right now awake? I'll let you decide.
I'll just do like an even or odd here. Let's see. I think you see Avena is beside you.
Asleep?
Yeah.
Fuck. Is anyone else in the room awake?
Yeah. I think you could see some like two. I think you see two women on the couch like talking to each other.
Um, he's gonna like slide out of bed and walk up and sit next to them on the couch and say, "Hey ladies, how you doing?"
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. I was just wondering if you've ever considered religion
No.
as
Oh my god.
Have you heard of
um
our Lord and Savior?
After an orgy?
yeah,
Uh,
like
Jesus Christ.
no pressure. Um, but you could get fun little magic things like and then cast thaumaturgy. Um, let me remind myself of the different uh he he makes one of the windows open. He goes, "You'd get fun magic like," and then forces a window open.
I
Thaumaturgy.
there now I can't make this roll impossible, but there are times as a DM where I have to make it highly improbable. Please roll me a persuasion with disadvantage, and the DC for this is very high.
Okay, I feel like he probably dicked them down so good. I should get a bonus.
No. No. No.
He he can't get that dicking down bonus.
I'm pretty
No.
sure that's why you
You
have
said
disadvantage, my guy.
you said hey, I know you just got dicked down, but Jesus, am I right?
Now let's bring God into this orgy.
yeah, you thought we just had a foursome? No, we just had a fivesome, bitch. My goddess was here the whole time. And she wants you.
It's just like
It
my favorite funeral.
want you.
Can I
What am I gonna do in the submarine?
um can I cast enhance ability on myself?
That's something you have to do beforehand, like before you make a roll. It's not like a reaction of any kind. So this is
Right.
you can guidance
Be right
yourself, I
back.
believe.
Okay.
I leave the orgy for 15 minutes to cast enhance ability on myself, and then I re-enter the orgy.
It's only one action. Thank you. Um, 15? Does that?
Um, I really want Amanda to be here for this. we're we're gonna wait. Oh, there we go. Amanda, I waited for you so that you could see
Thank
this.
you. Sorry, I needed a challenge.
On a 15, um, to accept the power of Edite, one would have to become a cleric, warlock, a paladin for her. This is like what you essentially have to do is ask people to accept a life calling of worship and service towards your patron. Um, and I think as you uh, look at these two people, these two women that you just had an orgy with, and ask them if they would like to accept Christ into their lives um, for magic. You see both of them looking very happy after. I mean, I feel like I don't even have to ever make you roll. Like it was good, right? Like y'all had a good
Yeah.
time. Uh, both of their like very happy pleasant faces drop. I think they look at each other, both of them stand up, one of them fully slaps you on the face, and then they walk out of the like they grab their stuff, like put the rest of their clothes on and walk out of the room. And I think you hear Edite chuckling in the back of your head as you're kind of sat there, uh, hey, it's not going to be that easy.
Uh, Lilith says to Edite, "See, nobody even fucking wants you."
You did.
Yeah, because I was desperate. Not everybody is.
Then find the desperate one.
Okay, so DM, to be clear,
Mhm.
does do I have to just find followers or I have to find a cleric, a paladin?
It just has to be followers. Like, doesn't have to be for
Okay.
a specific class. God, there's a lot of like classes that you can get magic from a patron from. So absolutely just anything.
Okay.
All right. Um, Alwyn,
Yeah.
you like head back to your room. Is there anything that you do before you go to bed?
Uh, besides setting up my security, nothing really.
Cool. Yeah, you set up your nightly security and everything like that. Nothing was tampered with as you're looking for any of your spells. If anything weird happened, nothing going on. Um, and I think eventually you lay down, and while it may take a little bit after the events of the day, you did have a level of exhaustion. So I think sleep comes in pretty easy just by based off of pure exhaustion. And while you are sleeping, could I get another Constitution save? Actually, wait, no. Is this Constitution?
It was wisdom
Yeah,
or constitution, yeah.
Constitution save, please.
Yeah, that is a 9.
Okay.
Nice.
I can see Cole opening another document.
Seeing the reflection
Just
of
the
his glasses.
The worst fucking
yeah.
thing. Oh, look
Uh,
at that. Another Google Doc open.
you um hear words repeated over and over in your mind. Some of them you pick up as words that you heard the last time you kind of were hearing voices in your sleep. Uh, and I think just repeated over and over again. Moon, cl- tangle, get, apple, green, walk, shin, and just fragments of words over and over and over again. Playing in your mind. Um, could I ask for another Constitution saving throw as you kind of like hear these words. Everything is dark. You are seeing nothing.
Yeah.
Can you
12.
send those words?
No.
You're so mean.
I know his ass is reading up a document and just picking syllables to sound out.
You got him.
I know, I read him to Phil. Got his ass.
Yeah, just the 12.
Okay.
I don't know if you did.
Yeah, you hear these words repeated over and over and over again. A dark, sort of like a dreary, kind of like heavy darkness setting over your mind. Uh, and eventually, after what to you seems like a minute of this voice repeating these fragments of words over and over, you snap awake and realize that you are out of bed, in your kitchen, walking towards the door with your hand stretched out.
Yeah, he's gonna pull back and kind of like look himself over real quick.
Yeah, you could give me a medicine perception.
Um, 14 perception.
I think you look down at yourself all over, kind of checking yourself for anything that might be out of the ordinary. Um, you find nothing.
He'll probably go and check his alarms and go and sit back on his bed.
Yeah. Um, yeah, check the alarms. Again, everything looks perfectly fine. No one's entered the room. And you are able to head back to bed, and sleep peacefully for the rest of the night. Um, yeah. So y'all get up the next day. Now, as you all very astutely put together, um, if you are caught investigating this in the slightest, that's game over execution, baby. Like that's it. And so I think as you all get up the next day and get ready for work, it's this strange thing of you know secrets that are not leaving Wayland's room specifically. Um, and you now have to role play an average workday. And I think this feeling of like, oh fuck, we can't just run off and go on an adventure. We have a job to do. Uh, and yeah, so I guess I will ask here: would y'all rather jump into downtime of sort of a significant amount of time passing, or do you think there are things that your character wants to do in the immediate that y'all would want to like role play out, kind of day by day at this point?
Lilith has some tasks.
No.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
Cole,
hit us with it, Lilith.
Cole, Cole, I had something, but I DM'd you about it a while ago, so that's later, whenever you decide you want to do it.
I'll make sure I wrote that down. Oh, I did, yeah. I think that would be more of like a probably like a downtime thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I have like a conversation that I think goes into like a over downtime research thing, maybe.
Mhm,
I guess it depends on how much research we can do or want to do or what.
mhm. Uh,
But
yeah, so I think y'all go into work on Thursday. You are probably able to, by the end of that workday, get through um, most of the previous calamity's paperwork. As things are piling up from the next calamity, you are like keeping on track, at least knowing that the paperwork for the calamity you just dealt with is going to be significantly less because you dealt with it so efficiently. Yeah.
If I roll a nat 20, can we get done with that paperwork today? For
Tell you
Can
like
I
what,
give the help
everyone
action?
everyone can roll a d20 or give a help action to someone.
All right,
Or
baby.
No, you
this
know
is
what?
only not
Rolls,
adding
rolls,
anything to
rolls.
it. This is just if someone rolls a nat 20.
Okay, does someone want to give me advantage?
12.
I'm just gonna roll. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Damn it, no.
Not a nat 20.
13.
No.
Nah.
Whatever.
Wait,
Damn
guys,
it.
should I use my inspiration point I got for this?
Oh my
Please
god,
no,
you
please.
should!
That'd be
Yes!
crazy.
Make it work!
No,
I
you
can't
should hold
stress
on to
how
that.
absolutely useless that would be.
But
It'd
it'd be
be
funny.
Before we end like work specific stuff, because
Mhm.
I'll talk to the rest of the people during the downtime period. I want to talk to Fen.
Okay, yeah. You probably just like that morning then. Fen's typing away at their
Um,
keyboard.
I thought you were gonna
Lilith
say
does
Glasgow.
bring one of the fancy, expensive coffees that Fen likes.
Oh, good morning, Lilith. How are you doing today?
Yeah, pretty good.
You're you're not even late today, and you're bringing me coffee?
No, so I have kind of a huge favor to ask.
Okay.
Would you be willing to go to church with me? Like at least a couple times. And ideally you would like kind of belong to this religion um for a while.
Oh my god.
No.
Does this guy get
Oh my
bitches?
god.
I'm crying.
Genuinely, how does Lilith get bitches?
So do you guys
It's
Lilith
want
has
to
at least
come
like
to
practiced
my
that.
house and we can?
Lilith has good pickup lines.
You sound like the Church of Scientology's worst member.
Yeah.
You don't even
Yeah.
have
Lilith
a
is now a
pampered dog.
I,
Lilith is now a Jehovah's Witness.
I think Fen like looks up at you and is like, "What church are we talking about?
My church,
For who?
my goddess, Edite.
What's she the goddess of?"
uh Trickery and del- delusion.
Illusion or
Not delusion.
illusion?
Delusion is accurate.
Delusion. Please
Honestly,
tell me that's what you
Delusion.
actually said. Please tell me.
I'm writing down illusion, but in parentheses, delusion.
I forgot. I need to look.
I'm so sure you mean illusion, but delusion is so
I'm
funny.
almost certain I do.
It genuinely
In this,
is.
okay, I was combining illusion and deception, which turned into delusion.
Oh my
Um,
god.
he probably doesn't say delusion. He probably says like illusion, deception, trickery.
So like, I'm like I'm like a full like Timora worshiper. Like I go to church every Sunday. Like I've attended the Church of Timora like my whole life. Um,
You
but like
could
I appreciate the thought, but like I'm so good.
no, but like you could attend two churches and then think of all of the talking points you would have at parties. You would be able to tell people so many interesting things.
Um, like I guess okay. I Tell me about it. I've never heard of Edite, so like where is it stationed? Like how many people go? Like what's the community looking like?
Right. Okay. The unfortunate thing is that right now it's just me. Um,
Join my startup, please. Please, this will not go bad. Join my startup.
You wanna come to my house
um,
and we can play
Come to my
we can play
house.
so
Come to my
like I'm
cottage.
open to any location. There's no like church. We could do it at my place. It's like pretty cushy, pretty cool. Um, we don't have like a set worship day or time, so it's really like so great if you need some flexibility in your schedule. Um, she's honestly a lot of fun. We talk all the time and we're like super tight, and she's a really good listener and really good at like supporting your like wants and desires. Um I mean she and like they call her the Lady of Mist. So she's like pretty cool.
I think he looks at you. So let me get this straight. You want the two of us to go to church, aka just the two of us hanging out and praying to your goddess?
No, like there's gonna be more people. Like I'm working on it. And like you can invite your friends and then they can invite their friends who can invite their friends. Do you
Uh,
see? It's like
make me an insight check right now.
well, wait, let me give myself guidance. 14.
uh, you're looking at Fen. He's looking at you, or they're looking at you. They think you're propositioning them.
It 100% sounds like down to fuck.
Um,
So, like,
let
I'm not interested. I know
no,
you got your
no,
whole like
no, no,
polyamory
no,
thing.
no, 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 no. It's not
I
like
think
that.
it's a no.
I'm not interested in you. Not that you're not great, but no thank you. I I I genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I just want you to come to church.
Just want you to
Please.
see the
I
light of Jesus Christ.
I'm honestly, friend, honestly, I'm begging a little bit. It and like I swear to God, this is not like a kink thing. This is not a sex thing. I please, please. I need to find followers, please. And like
Wait,
if not you,
followers? Like, so I have to like follow? You're asking me to follow this goddess?
for a little bit, just a little while.
That's not a thing you can just do for a little bit.
Please. Please, Ben.
Okay, I'm gonna do you a favor, and if, if we can simply just go about our day, I'm not gonna report you to HR for this.
Yeah, I'm like, this is bad.
That's crazy. This is
Lilith
crazy.
doesn't say anything, but he does take the coffee when he walks away.
Ah!
Oh my god.
I think
Coffee is only for Unite believers.
if he had to choose between uh following his religion or abandoning his religion and worshiping a goddess he learned about today and coffee, I think he's gonna go with the first one.
He could follow both. It could be like a bonus mom situation.
I could be like mad.
No.
The hardest thing about all of
This
this
is
is
not
that
like
Lilith so
It's just like
clearly
Matt.
does not care about their goddess.
No.
Which means it's gonna be so much harder for him to convince anyone that she's great.
Yeah, I can't wait
Yeah.
for you to ask the party.
Oh yeah, that's coming. It's gonna be a downtime scene.
Cole, am I sending this to your Yahoo?
Huh?
Sorry, I finally finished my wedding
Oh.
script.
Oh yeah, yeah. Send it to my Yahoo.
Perfect.
Um, yeah, I guess anything else throughout the day. Um, Problem with that gosh dang work week is that most of your day is eaten up by working. But
Uh,
you do have a couple of hours like after work before you have to settle down for the day. Um, Anything like throughout work, rest of the day. I know some people said they had like immediate things that they were doing next day, kind of thing.
I don't think I have anything until the weekend when I can meet with the Harlem Globetrotter.
Mm,
Yeah, mine's also a downtime thing.
okay.
uh,
And I think let's move into downtime.
All
So we
right.
will I
okay.
will like once we get to the end of downtime, I will let y'all know how much gold you get. But going through like scenes and such first. Um yeah, so I think you have a decent number of weeks pass by as you kind of just have to go to your day-to-day job and life. I think first thing I do want to establish the network of trees and animals. Um, I don't think you necessarily have to roll for that because I think you can, for the most part, just get animals and trees to cooperate with you because you're a druid. I think the
And a
only problem
homeless.
is that it would take a decent amount of time. And I think because I looked at the spells, like I know speak with nature is just like plants in a 30-foot radius, and that radius doesn't like follow you. And then animals was just like 10 minutes of talking to animals. So I think it's like day by day you could talk to like a tree or two and a handful of animals around
Hmm.
town. And so it's like a slow but steady process.
What if I get Natalia in on this?
Do you think that she would?
I could guilt her into it.
Yeah, let's play that out actually. Let's
Oh, okay.
see. Yeah.
Um, I will summon. Uh, I'm probably gonna see her that weekend anyway, but
Mhm.
I will summon a little frost sprite um to me to appear. I don't even know that I really have a true photo for her, but let me check my Pinterest board.
I was kind of imagining like Elsa Tinkerbell crossover.
Yeah, I definitely think she's very like her skin is probably looks like ice still, like that bluish icy thing. Her hair looks like I think maybe um a little sharp, and
Mhm.
her clothes very much kind of look like a bunch of little snowflakes in a cute little dress. Um and I think
Yeah, I think
yeah.
she pops in. She probably like flitters around, lands in your hand.
Hello,
Well, well,
Natalia.
well. Hello. How are you doing today, Ren?
Dreadful weather, I'm sure you agree.
It is far too hot out, which is why I have to ask, why did you take me from my nice little snow cave in the northern forests?
I don't I know, I'm sorry. But um I've been in a bit of trouble lately.
You tell her about all of that
Probably.
stuff.
Oh yeah, she would know.
You did best left unsaid, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I may need some help getting some more eyes around Arcadia. I don't know if you'd be willing to go talk to some plants and animals while I also do that, sort of making some friends to be our eyes and ears, so I don't die. You would probably hate it if I died.
I
I
mean,
would.
of course I would. You want me to talk to the trees in the concrete jungle? They're so
Yeah.
uncultured.
Well, just think of it as your way of culturing them. I think, they probably miss being a part of a lush forest, but, you could really share that experience with them.
Huh?
Maybe propagate some of their leaves or seeds in the forest so at least their children can experience something happy.
That's dreadfully depressing and hopeful at the same time.
I'll
Uh,
do that best.
make me a persuasion.
Okay. Oh, right, okay. Natural 20.
Holy shit, dude.
Like
I'm gonna be like,
she
man, I
leans
have a
back.
+0 to this.
I think this is like a she's trying not to make it seem like, "Oh my gosh, I'll do anything for you, girl." So she like leans back and she's like, "Well, if I have some spare time, I suppose I can fly around and talk to some trees for you."
Yeah.
Oh, there's some annoying ass birds around here as well. God,
Yeah,
dreadful.
and if the digital district is too annoying, maybe the agricultural district would be a little nicer, but more
Mm,
of the we'll call them meanies are here.
yes. I could talk to the Squirrel King if you'd like me to.
Yes, oh my God. The school I've been trying to get an appointment with him.
Well, you have to know the right person.
And you would know the right person.
Yes, I do.
I am so glad I almost froze to death. You were wonderful.
You are something else. Um,
Thank
I
you.
I do want to ask because as much as I can go talk to animals and plants and get names and things like that, what am I supposed to tell them? What is the
Hmm,
goal here?
I guess our goal is to keep an eye on the Inquisitors to prevent further harm to our world, we'll call it.
Aren't aren't you in enough trouble with them?
Yeah, yeah, I am.
Hmm.
But I just had a friend die. He was killed right in front of me, and they swept it under the rug, and they did that for a reason.
Oh, Red, I'm so sorry.
I just have to figure out what happened and I guess do right by him. I really wasn't a great friend to him.
I'll do what I can, okay?
I appreciate it, Natalia. But stay
Of
safe.
course, Red.
Your safety is the first priority.
Well, I will talk and talk and talk, but put myself in danger is not on my list.
It's good. That is good. Okay. And I will let you ride around one of my dogs like a great steed whenever you want in repayment. I'll even make you a
No,
little
take.
saddle.
Can I get that in writing?
She does write that down.
She will take the like IOU coupon, fold it up, put it in her little pocket. Very well. I'm going back to my cave.
Goodbye.
Um, yeah, so I think with her help, um setting up a network of like plants and animals that would be effective in a sense because it's very hard to manage that kind of thing and grow that kind of thing. Um, I think the two of y'all working together could reasonably get this done in like 3 to 4 months. Like it's gonna take a
Yeah.
while for sure.
And like
But you do have this like
maintaining those like contacts, I think, making sure
yeah.
they feel like we're tight.
I think yeah, it's like the more like plants and animals you get, the harder it is to have time to get new ones because you have to constantly be checking in on the ones you already
Hmm.
have. So yeah, I think like 3, 4 months before this could be like a network that you could actually have and use as a feature.
Awesome.
Okay. Um, I suppose I think probably just going down the line here on things that people were doing. Alwyn, believe you had a little meetup.
Yeah, a little sensual meetup with an old man. Something.
Mm,
Except
we've
there's
all
no
been there.
sensuality. No sensuality allowed.
Mm, we'll see about that.
Yeah, I'll probably Owen will maybe make himself up some coffee and make up a second coffee that will probably I don't know how Mr. Harlem Globetrotter likes to take his coffee.
His
Black.
name is
But
Bennett Harlow, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you. I think Gus has just said it fucked up so many times, so I was like, wait a minute. What is his name?
yeah. And probably like start heading over to the house, but take kind of a weird route just to kind of like watch behind him.
Okay. Yeah, make me a perception check as you're walking around.
Yeah, 20. Unnatural.
Okay. Uh, yeah, you do not see anybody following you. As you are, I think, as you were going to his apartment, right?
Yeah, that was the designated meeting point.
Okay. Yeah, I think for someone of his station, I guess you would say, because he does have like a very high up job in
Hmm.
the government. His he just lives in like a one person small apartment. Like you just find like a nicer apartment building, but just like a studio apartment building. You go up to one of the higher floors, room 407, uh, and you can knock on the door. And I think uh, Bennett opens it like a crack. You see like the chain is on the door, sees that it's you, closes it, like you hear like a chain or two unlock, things like that. Opens up the door. Alwyn, it's good to see you. I assume that you're here for arm stuff, right? Okay, yeah, yeah. Come inside, please.
Yeah. I oh shit, I was like carrying the other coffee. I have a coffee holster. The other one I was carrying in the hand. Yeah, hand him one, grab my note. I don't know how you like your coffee, so I made it how I drink it.
How do you drink it?
Super sweet.
Sweet as shit.
You see, this is a man who likes black coffee, and he takes a sip. He's like, thank you so much. Um, I guess should we get started? Have you eaten? I can get you some dinner as well.
I just had a quick little thing here. I should be good. I should be good.
Cool. I think you see his apartment is cluttered with shit. This is someone who takes his work home with him always. And I think you see that it's just like piles of work related papers and like boxes of shit just everywhere. You see like small little tinkers, alchemist tables in the corners of the room where he's doing his own like little uh experiments. It doesn't look like anything super crazy that he would need to get like passed by the justices, but just his own little things.
Mhm.
And you see he just like fully puts his arm on a table and sweeps all of the stuff to the side very carelessly, and is like, "Hey, pop a squat up here. I'd love to take a look at that arm."
Yeah, we and Alwyn's gonna kind of like glance around the room a bit when he says this. Uh Good to talk.
It's gonna make an insight check on you.
Yeah.
Um, so uh, it's a 15. I think he's looking for like what kind of vibe are you giving out in this moment? What do you mean by that?
Um like when we were in his office before, he had kind of glanced around when saying we should meet here. So I guess Alwyn is trying to mimic that glance.
I think he uh uh he he looks at you and is like, uh for the most part, I guess it depends on what you want to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just work stuff has got me stressed out, and you've worked a long time. You got any advice for that type of thing?
I think as much as I'd love to give tips and tricks and things like that, or to have things like that, I think we just work the stressful jobs that somebody has to.
Yeah, I suppose that's
I
true.
I haven't gotten a chance to stop in yet to see everybody, but I was very sorry to hear about Dusty. I knew him for a long time. I was very sad to hear about his accident.
I think he probably sees like a flash of like, I guess like pain type of thing, like just kind of being reminded like, oh yeah, that's the story. That's kind of the thing that we need to say. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's rough. And I think at this point Owen's gonna grab like a piece of paper and like kind of write out like um do you know a place we can talk or something like that? Because I just want to make sure I read the signal correctly. He was saying that there's something happening here.
Um, we'll tell you what. After we take a look at your arm, uh, I live pretty close to a nice park. Maybe we could take a little bit of a stroll. You know, cool heads, going for a walk, doing something physical.
Yeah, I avoid going out just because I don't know what to do, but maybe that's a smart thing to do. Thanks for the help with that type of thing. I don't always know who is willing to talk about that type of thing in this type of way.
I I can't claim to be the most advice-giving person in the world, but I can listen.
But yeah,
But
I think yeah, we'll head
arm,
to the park if we can. Yeah.
Or I think he was gonna take a
Yeah,
look at your arm
yeah,
first, or
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. Uh, yeah. So I think he like as you sit on the table, and he actually like pulls some tools over and begins like uh I guess do you feel comfortable just taking shirt off?
Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Just give me a moment. And I think he's gonna kind of face the other way a little bit and like really like keep the VHS kind of like inside there as he kind of takes his shit off.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're able to do that, just like taking stuff off. Um, and he begins poking around. I think you see he like takes some shavings of this crystal, like you see pulls over, goes microscope, like puts some chemicals on it, doing some tests, just starts digging into this arm of yours. I think he is I think you see that he pulls out a drawer of other like little like slides for a microscope, uh and begins like cycling through some of them, and he's looking, uh and then he puts one in and focuses in. Huh. How did you say you got this again? What happened specifically?
I guess could he roll insight real quick?
Yeah.
Just
That's a
for
10.
okay. I rolled higher than that. I think Olin will just kind of tell him give him like a quick kind of rundown again of just like his usual story he tells people of I just was working at the weave and I touched some of the machinery wrong and passed out, had a weird fever dream, woke up and a big chunk of my arm was missing.
I I don't believe I can look into this further unless I were to get it approved by the justices.
Sounds like a lot of paperwork and stuff to go through and bureaucracy. So
It is.
I guess I'll think about it. But thanks for taking a look and all that. Should we I think I could use that walk a little bit.
Of course. You see that he kind of like gets up, walks out with you, and leads you down to this nice little kind of like not in Times Square, like New York Central Park esque, a little bit smaller than that though. Uh,
Hmm.
uh, that you are able to kind of walk through, and it's I guess what time of day would you have gone to Bennett's house? Because this is over the weekend.
Yeah, I think he probably would have gone pretty early
Mhm.
in the day. Just like when he wakes up, probably like waits till like a time where it's like, oh, everybody is like definitely up and moving. Like it wouldn't be weird for me to like go there
Mhm.
at this type of time.
Um, yeah, so I think so. It's like sun's beaten down. There's a lot of people out and about, and y'all are just walking. And I think he kind of waits for you to initiate any kind of conversation.
Uh, he's gonna kind of like again glance around a little bit. This seems like a good place to talk.
Um, I think maybe the two of you like sit down on a bench. I I guess I'm don't get me wrong. I know we've worked together quite often in the past. I didn't strike us as people who would have a secretive conversation.
I hope to never have secretive conversations with people the most I can. I dislike it, I guess. But
Okay.
stuff is weird.
What do you mean?
Uh I don't know. I things just don't feel right with Dusty's passing.
I doubt they ever do.
Yeah, and we had a person called an Inquisitor show up that felt real weird that I didn't know really anything about an Inquisitor. I thought we were the police and we investigated things and took care of calamities. And suddenly this guy shows up.
I have interacted with them far more than I'm comfortable with. They are. I like to think of all of you as a spotlight in a dark time, and I look at the Inquisitors and I see a dark stick in the background that the Justices like to swing around.
Yeah, so they've been around a while. Did you see them recently as well? Probably referring to
Someone,
the Crystal Institute, or Crystal stuff. Yeah, sorry.
I'll say he was about to comment on that, so I think he picks up what you're saying. Um, I have, yes. They often like to tell people what to and not to.
Uh, are they the ones who can? Are there a lot of places that are like your home and office? Is everywhere like?
Yes, not everywhere, but I would guess myself, probably your boss, the mayor, as well. I don't think they would waste time on individual law enforcement officers such as yourself, even though the CCU is such an integral part of the justiciars.
They just keep an eye on the important people.
I guess so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You want to know how to search for any of those things? If I was nervous for my own safety?
What did you ask him?
If like he knew a way to like search or locate these things or like find if a room is bugged.
I suppose just keep an eye out for the arcane. in your personal spaces if you can. But your arm, I, being in the position that I am, I'm often privy to very private bits of information, and I'm often given items of importance to play around with in sanctioned ways. One of which is a DNA sample of uh, every single calamity. One of them always makes their way to me in the situation that the justices want some sort of research done on them, which they've never asked for, but the samples are sent to me anyway. And I wanted to compare the slide of your arm crystals and some of the um, samples from the calamity that you had just faced that made things with the weaves that don't have those weave crystals. And I noticed that there was a lot of genetic similarities. I don't know what that means, and I'm going to be honest, it would be very dangerous for me to find out any other answers for you than that.
Yeah, that's good to know. Thank you. I thank you. That's something. I won't push for you to do anything more. I don't wish for you any harm to come to you or anything.
I took this position as the head of the arcane technology department because truth was very important to me. It's the most important thing, an understanding of what has been done, what will be done, and what is being done, and often cases what needs to happen. So I want you to know that a friend of truth is a friend of mine.
Yeah. Sorry, I just want to write down that exact line for a second here. Yeah. I I've been getting more and more interested in the truth of all that and everything. So I guess I'll be by.
Good.
That's all right with you, of course.
Absolutely.
And give him a nod and probably hike off again.
Okay. Um, I suppose, Waylon, uh, Aaron, are you there?
I
Oh,
am. Sorry.
uh,
I'm just skedaddling around.
Can we do a piss break?
oh yeah, yeah, bio break.
You
Bio
can try.
break.
It always cracks me up when Gus is taking notes.
It was an important line.
You know shit is real.
Oh yes.
It's okay, guys. I stumbled my
Feeling
way
some
into a
stretching.
possible lead.
Hell yeah, brother.
I can't believe you didn't give him the video thing.
No, we're supposed to hold on to that. That would make everyone mad at him.
Oh, All right, fine. I can't believe you didn't show him.
And just show
Can't
videos.
just give away incriminating evidence at a whim.
He just said that he's a friend.
And bruh,
I don't know how much
that
more clear
is
that
so
was.
subjective.
Yeah. Oh, I meant to do a insight check of him as well, but I
Have to-
forgot to mention it. So now that Cole's back, yeah, I
we
guess
can
could
do
I?
that.
Okay, I meant to do an insight check, but I also didn't want to interrupt things. I just of that that whole line about being a friend of truth and like that type of thing. If I
Sounded
could.
like a little bit of a code.
Oh, it was a code. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
I kind of just
Capital
wanted.
T truth.
Ooh, I actually rolled pretty good here. I think. 19. But I think also we're waiting for Emma, so I don't want to.
Oh god, I gotta
Uh,
start. Oh,
yeah, I'll wait for Emma to be back.
Do you think I have
Excuse me.
10 seconds to grab myself a piece of chocolate?
Rob's.
I have ice cream in the freezer. Holy shit! I know I'm about to RP, but shit.
Ice cream.
RP with
Ice
ice cream.
Yeah.
Shout out to Quick Trip.
Whatever your scene is,
Um,
you have to be eating ice cream also.
This is true.
I should not be. This will be very serious.
Yeah, but I think that's important that you're also eating ice cream. Like Waylon
He
is.
he wasn't at the club, but he was eating ice cream.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're being so mean to your character. Waylon
Yeah.
deserves ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, he does, and he's.
But I'm EK.
You know what? I can't say that because that involves a rumor. I can't say that. Hold on.
So you walking away from Bennett, I think reflecting on how he said it, and I guess what were you looking for specifically again?
Um, that I guess. I mean, I slash Alwyn saw it as a code referencing the other truth that we heard about recently.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, just
Oh,
making sure
sorry.
that it seems like genuine, like he has a commitment to that thing rather than like he was cynical or trying to like recruit in like a tricky way. If I could get that.
I think you see a lot of like genuineness behind that word. I think he said truth with a lot of enunciation, as though he was trying to show you something by saying that word. And I think you think back to Dusty in that video. He also enunciated truth in such a strong way. And I think Aaron, you said this, and I'm gonna steal it. I think you get like truth with a capital T vibes. Like they're referring to truth as something more than an idea.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think even on a 19, you're not. Bennett is a surprisingly hard man to read, and so I think you don't really get anything more than that. But I do think you're putting together like he has some understanding of what's going on that he's not sharing, but is trying to hint that he has that understanding.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I did read that right then. Cool. All right. That'll be, I'll get to learn about truth another day.
Another
Soon.
day.
Tomorrow, I go back to his house, I break in,
Hey,
I
You'll be
trash
like,
his
hey,
shit.
what the fuck did you mean by that?
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, uh, 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 oh, you did get the ice cream. Hell yeah. Waylon.
The nature's touch, Starly. Sorry, the Heartland ice cream because it's going through a rebrand right now.
Hell yeah. Um.
Waylon's up to some stuff.
Yeah.
Classic Waylon.
Tell me what it looks like as you go to like visit some family. Where are they? What does this place look like?
So the majority of Waylon's family, the Marich family, lives in the manufacturing district. It makes sense that a lot of the justiciars are going to be living in the area that they end up guarding policing. And since the manufacturing district has the most people, that's where a lot of them live. So Waylon is actually, he really wants to talk to, in particular, his cousin and his aunt today. And when I say cousin, because he has so many, I will be specific. He is going to talk to his um maternal cousin Khan and his aunt, who Khan is the son of, Adelinda. I still have to draw you a family tree, don't I? That might be a minute, Cole.
Eh,
I'm so sorry.
that's okay.
But
Um.
oh, yeah.
Uh. Yeah. So you head back to the manufacturing district. Uh. Are you specifically waiting for your uncle to kind of be like out of the house?
hmm hmm
Cool. Uh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Waylon
So I
is
think.
kind of avoiding Frock.
Mhm. And it is the weekend. I think you know, based on recent activities, your uncle's a busy man. So I think you don't have to wait super long to confirm that he's not at home. But I think you can see
Um,
your cousin Khan like through the kitchen window, and are able to sort of like go up, knock on the door. And I think your aunt opens it, sees you. Waylon, welcome. Come on in.
wait, wait. Are they all? Do they all speak normally? Is Waylon the only one with a fucked up little accent?
Oh fuck. Oh
Irish,
fuck.
Irish,
And
Irish.
Cole, repeat
God
after
damn it.
me.
God damn it.
They took me Lucky Charms.
They took me
Took
Lucky
me Lucky
Charms.
I
Charms.
put a bomb in your car.
Put a bomb in your
I'm
car.
practicing an Irish accent. No, we're practicing an Irish accent.
Waylon, come in. Surprised to see you.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Hi, Auntie. I know it's been a minute. Are they like eating or something? Are they like finishing up breakfast or whatever?
Well, I just finished pouring my Lucky Charms into the bowls, so if you want to come in and have
Lucky
something to
Charms
eat,
cannon!
yeah,
I I
they're
I would
they're
love to have a
they're,
bowl.
they're Con's favorite cereal right now. Uh, Con, your cousin's
Con,
here.
they're Con's favorite cereal, the 16-year-old, not the 6-year-old,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
not Cody, the 6-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
No, that kid likes vegetables.
Good for him.
Cody?
Good for
Oh
him.
No,
God. Okay.
I think you see he's also happily eating Lucky Charms at the table. Um, and I think both of your cousins kind of give you a smile, uh, but your cousins, so they're not like jumping for joy and hugging you and stuff, but kind of like
Yeah, they're
welcome
like,
your
oh
presence
hey.
in this room. Hey, um, uh, so what do I owe the visit?
It's just it's been a minute and a lot of things have been happening. I haven't really talked to you all in a minute. I thought I'd visit.
I suppose so. Sorry, are you here on business then?
Not officially. No. I did want to talk to Calm, but I figured I would just walk him to work and we could chat then. And then I could talk to you, Auntie.
Ooh, dirty 20 insight check. Uh, she's trying to figure out what the vibe of this conversation is.
Waylon is trying so hard to keep it casual because Cody is right there. But she's known him since he was born, so she will likely pick this up. Uh, in a repeat scenario of when he went to talk to Abner, he is like visibly just kind of like nervous.
Uh, right. Cody, if you want to go clean up and go to the playground or something, I don't know. Have fun outside. Um,
Fuck out of
uh,
here.
get the fuck out of here. Cody's like, yay, and rushes off to go get like cleaned up to go outside. Uh, I think Khan kind of like raises an eyebrow and looks between you and his mom. Uh, and I think your aunt just kind of looks at you and says, "Why don't we step into my office?"
Sounds like a plan.
Uh, Brings you
Oh God,
into
how am
her
I gonna do
office.
this?
As I know that, like, yeah, your aunt and your uncle are both like prominent justiciars in their own right. Uh, and so I think they
I mean,
both have their.
Adelinda's not currently working as a justiciar. She's currently a stay-at-home mom, even though she plans
Yeah.
to return soon. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I just meant like at one point they have
Oh
both
yeah.
been, so they both have their own like separate offices because she's got her own stuff going on that she hopes to return
All right.
to. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I think she sits down in a swivel chair. There's like a chair that you can sit in as well. So I happened to notice that you came in right as your uncle stepped out. Is that any have anything to do with this? Why don't we cut the
It might.
chase and you just tell me what's going on?
Is Khan in the room? Is this just between me and Adelinda?
I think it's just the two of you.
Okay, cool. I'll send, by the way, chat. I say chat, I mean the squad. I'll send a picture of Adelinda. I know the response I'm gonna get to her.
I like to imagine that they're all pretty similar, though.
Yeah. I mean, this is his maternal aunt in this, or sorry, paternal aunt in that this is his father's sister. Um,
Mm.
Yeah, would.
Waylam is like elbows on knees, like kind of head down, like taking a deep breath, because he is ultimately taking a little bit of a risk talking to her about this in a way that it won't be with Khan. So, you obviously knew about the meetings that Uncle's been hosting.
I do. I went to them.
I know you did. Um, can I ask what your take is on everything right now? About I've been hearing whispers about people taking action.
I'll answer that if you tell me something first.
Sounds like a fair
Why,
deal.
why are you asking me this behind your uncle's back? You obviously don't want to talk to him about it.
Not
Why
yet.
ask me?
Because you're my aunt, and the only reason I had a place in your home is because of my dad. And you're your own person. I want to know what you think of everything as the woman who housed me when I was a kid.
I'd consider myself a tad uneasy getting involved, getting the family involved in the things that have been talked about at those meetings. However, something's got to change.
Yeah.
The
For sorry, keep going.
the cards are stacked against us, Waylon, and no amount of simply doing good in the community is ever going to change that. So I'd rather we didn't have to, but I do support whatever your uncle comes up with.
Waylon kind of like nods his head. And for thoroughness sake, I guess I'll roll an insight. She sounds really fucking honest right now, though. Yeah, I know. That's a 16 on the die plus 4. That's a dirty 20.
She's straight truthing you.
I figured. Um. So Waylon asked. She wanted to ask something in return besides just like, why'd you ask me when your uncle was gone, right? Or was that was the question?
That was the question.
Okay, yeah. So Waylon will return. A touch uneasy is the way of putting it that I guess I could say I was as well. And we're right to be mad about the way we're being treated. But I don't know if this is the way we should go about it, you know? To be one of the marriage is to be part of Arcadia. We've I remember so long uncle would tell me we are what the city is. We are what holds the city to its word. And I mean, when I was being taught that as a little wee bairn, rumors was still popping. They were starting to pop up back then, but independent action outside of the law, like some of the really disgruntled members of our family are talking about, I can't stomach that.
Make me a persuasion.
Yes. Fuck, my persuasion's not great. 17. That was a really good roll.
You have strong morals, Waylon, and I've always respected you for that. But morals mean a lot less when you're being hunted. We can't keep the city to its word when the word of the city has been broken. Maybe it was always broken. It sounds like you're
Amanda.
trying.
Sorry.
It's
So she went, yeah.
Sorry.
it
Sorry,
sounds
keep
like
going.
you. It sounds like you're trying to hold to the morals of a system that a system that wasn't ever going to let us succeed to begin with.
Is it a system? Or is it one man?
What do you mean?
I found something. And Waylon will actually get up and like low-key, can he do an arcana check? He's not magical in the slightest. But he wants to check and see if he can figure out if anything's listening right now.
Go for it, yeah.
Not great. That's really only a 14.
Nothing that you can detect in this moment, no.
He's gonna take a risk, and it'll be extremely hard, I feel, to plant some sort of listening device in the home of career justiciars. I want to believe that. And I think Waylon wants to believe that as well. So I'll take the risk. I found something that I wasn't supposed to, Auntie. And when I dug a little bit deeper, I've found connecting threads that lead me to believe that what our family has to deal with is not Arcadia. Not intentionally, not without motive. It's the machinations of one man.
You said you took out the stuff, or are you just saying it right now?
I'm saying it. I'm not
Oh,
showing her physically
mm.
anything.
What do you mean, one man?
Before I tell you this, Auntie, I need to know you're not gonna just tell Uncle. And that's a lot to ask, I know, because that's her husband, but I don't know how he'll take it. I want to be the one to tell him.
It depends on what you say. I can't give you a blanket promise.
Can I at least get a promise that you won't do anything without telling me first with this new information I'm about to tell you?
I suppose.
When I say it's machinations of one man, let me pull up what we talked about, Cole. I'm so sorry. Uh, did you ever look into why we don't advance when we're justiciars? You ever look into, the law that a lot of us kind of rail against, the nepotism laws, we like to call it?
Right, yeah. Justice Calvith put that into place, right?
Justice Calvin, yes, it's on the surface, really great law. Make sure that we're not all promoting each other just because we're family, but it leads to a lot. But we all know this. We've all grumbled about it. Leads to a lot of less experienced justiciars getting promoted over to our more senior members. They're in charge and out in the field. The less senior members of justiciars make a call, and it's the wrong one. And it's not one what the more experienced justiciars who happen to be marriages would have made. It leads to mistakes, leads to destruction, injury, even loss of life. You know that. I know you do. And Justice Soren Calvert put in place. You ever look into placement recommendations?
Aye.
You ever see a common name there?
I'm assuming Calvith.
Calvert. That's a matter of public record. And you might ask why I would have gone looking. I went to talk to him. He was in charge of my placement in the calamity containment unit. Um, he had to step out, deal with something, and I was left alone in his office for a minute or two. And I came across really strange files that talked about placement of every member of our family in the force with annotated ideas of new placements for us or missions we could undertake. All of them carried some form of risk. A lot of them were high risk. Nothing explicit there, but and I know I go digging public records, every placement for the marriages. Look deep enough, it's always him. I don't know why he would want this. I don't consider us a threat to Arcadia, at least until these meetings started. As far as I know, he doesn't know about those meetings. But someone wants us gone, and I think we're feeding into that.
Right. Soren Calvith lost the election for that justice seat to your grandfather. So,
That Waylon like kind of like double takes at her upon hearing that.
and it was a close race too. It wasn't an easy win for him. So it would make sense if he wants to beat down our family a little bit, although I don't know why he'd hold such a political grudge for this long. I see what you're talking about, Waylon, and the fact that this all falls under one name, one man, that means something. But I also just have to say, so what?
If it's
Y
the actions of one man and not Arcadia itself, doesn't that
right,
mean that if he's the motivator, remove the motivator from the equation, it falls apart?
Waylon,
Yes, it'll take work to return public opinion, but we don't have to do something drastic here.
most of the legislation that goes against our family is almost unanimously voted on, right? It's not just him. He might be the name for it, but he has the support of all the other justices, which means they are just as guilty as he is. And you have to ask yourself, why would we slap a band-aid on a system that let a man like that take power? Sure, we get him out. What's to say someone else won't do the same thing? They have unlimited power. They can't be stopped. We can't go after a man like that by legal means. And you
In the
just want
eyes
to
of the
hope.
common in the eyes of the common man, we have absolute power. If we do something, we are no different than the same people who are doing these things to us. We have to find a different. Maybe I should leave.
Waylon, I'm not saying you don't have a point, but going around to family member by family member, trying to talk us down one by one, come to the next meeting. If you want to be heard, do it in the right way.
Our clandestine meetings where we're talking about something as drastic as a coup is the right way.
If you want to stop us, tell us why. But you're not going to do
I
that from
don't
the shadows.
Sure, but I don't know if telling everyone one specific target is the way to do that. We know better than that. That's how you get a riot.
I don't have anything else to say, Waylon. I'd rather. I meant what I said. I'd rather the family didn't have to do this, but we've been backed into the corner, and I don't think that going after a single justice in a way that is absolutely going to fail. I'm sorry to say, but it is. It's not going to do anything. If you have
I'm having a
ideas,
family. If, so much of my problem with this, Adelinda, is that we are a couple hundred as a family. And if this family unanimously acts as one, we are a couple hundred against a couple 100,000. We are without allies too. But what the family's talking about is doomed to fail just as much as my proposed plan of action. That's why I'm trying to advocate for something that doesn't drastic. The long game.
Waylon, if you want to have a say in the decisions that are being made, you have to be in the room where those decisions are being made. If you don't support the meetings, don't go to them, but don't be mad that decisions are happening that you don't like. Come to the meeting.
I'm gonna. When's the next one?
think we're having one next month. Your uncle hasn't decided on a date or location yet, but I'll let you know when I do.
Thank you, Auntie. I think I need to leave now.
Okay.
And Waylon will leave.
Your cousin's eating Lucky Charms at the table as you're as you're heading out.
Hi, Con.
Morning.
You mind if I find you in a couple of days and we have a talk? Sorry, just I'm not quite in my right mind right now.
Oh, I was listening to most of that. No, this shit's whack,
All right.
man.
Right.
Yeah, she's whack as hell. Uh, how much did you hear?
Um, you know, nothing much. Just kind of some stuff about an evil guy doing a lot of evil stuff and laws and okay, yeah, I heard
I'm
most
not
of
even.
it, yeah.
All right. Con, you're my cousin and I love you dearly, but I need you to keep this to your damn self.
Waylon, I've been keeping a lot to my damn self the last couple of days, weeks, months. God damn.
We'll catch up in a few, all right?
Hey,
Keep it steady out there. Waylon will pat his shoulder, and Waylon's gonna go and do an extremely intensive workout back
yeah.
at home because he's really frustrated right now.
Mhm. Um, yeah, I think anything from Lilith or Alenia as far as like immediate scenes here as well.
Lilith wants to convene the group.
Right.
God.
Is this like at the end of the workday kind of thing, or like during that first workday, that
Or
Thursday?
are you doing it at our group dinner on Saturday night?
We could lump that
Oh
into
No,
my
the group
God.
dinner.
I think because not to spoil anything, he's planning on um using the current mystery as leverage. So I think he would try to convene the group in Waylon's apartment.
Right.
My
Before
my apartment? My apartment. The one that's been
Is
broken
that
into. That apartment?
is that not where we were meeting?
Yeah, that's. I think we
that's
agreed
the meeting
about that.
spot, yeah.
That's the meeting spot.
I
Yeah.
think Wayland
Um,
has that exact says that exact line and speed rushes to try and make it look nice, even though it's really
Waylon,
not
um,
capable of looking nice.
Waylon, I can look
bef-
for stuff. Oh, sorry, DM.
I was gonna say before we get into the scene, I have to say something to guide role play.
Can you
Yeah.
also feed the bitch cat?
Yeah, once y'all start talking, I'll feed the bitch cat. Y'all, uh, because obviously this thing with Edite means like getting clerics, druids, warlocks of Edite. I need to make it very clear if anyone for roleplay purposes were to accept this in this scene, you would have to like change your class, god, etc. So do
But
keep
wait,
that in mind.
but
This is not something you could just say like yes
but
to, and then it's like,
wait,
hooray.
but you said that they didn't have to like you said they could just be followers and not have to like
Oh no, to be followers means like you are accepting power and a patron. Like Edite wants people to use her magic.
Oh, when I asked you earlier, you said they didn't have to be like a class for her.
I think I said there was like a variety of classes that they could be. Because I think you had asked like, do I have to
No,
make
my
them like this
question
specific
I asked
class?
like do they have to be like a cleric, a paladin or something like that and you said no.
I
So
think
I was
I
under the
remember that.
assumption that they didn't have to take her magic.
No, I think I remember. I think you like were like you started trailing off after saying paladin cleric, and I think Cole was like, "Oh, not just those two. It'd be like any
Okay.
class that draws power from a patron."
So you're trying to find people who are actual like patron
Oh.
followers of Dite.
But yeah, try to convert us, baby. Let's go.
I don't know. I guess in that case, I don't know that it would be worth it to try.
Oh, please, it's
Th-
so funny.
But
It's
like
so
it's not
funny.
gonna
Please, please,
happen. So
please.
like what's the point?
But like for RP,
But
for
role
Yeah.
play.
character development,
I
So we can
guess.
learn more about Lilith.
we can learn more about Lilith and Lilith's struggles, and we can support Lilith through his struggles. If we learn why Lilith wants to join his weird little kinky thing.
Why Lilith is the way Lilith is.
Yes.
Edith is not the reason that Lilith
No, but
is.
it's one step closer.
No, but that's what Waylon thinks right now.
So yeah,
Okay.
we're all in. I guess DM is gone, but DM, I am looking. I
He's
do
feeding you
start
bitch
looking for
cat.
listening devices in Wayland's room.
Roll me Arcana or Perception or Investigation, I guess. Any of those.
Well, I will do the highest of Arcana. 23.
I think you can pretty confidently say there are no magical listening devices in this room.
Wonderful. Okay. You may speak now, Lilith.
Hold on. Sorry. Was finishing a text. Lilith
But yeah,
says that in character.
fully looking through a bunch of Wayland's apartment, opening
Um,
cupboards and shit.
okay.
Waylon's fine with this.
Here's the thing. My goddess knows something. She gave me one clue and one clue only, which was that she chose this plane because she felt a growing power. And she knows something else. But she won't fucking tell me because she wants me to be her little bitch boy. And I need to find her followers. I have tried Fen, who threatened to report me to HR, and also thought that I was going to sleep with him. And I did try 2 women that I did sleep with, and I got slapped. So I need you guys to help with
Lilith,
this
what
endeavor so
what
that
usually works for
Edite
you when you
will tell us what she fucking knows.
well, like, what do you usually do when you recruit people? Since you're a cleric and all.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I've never
Lilith,
really heard you
are
talk about your
you
goddess.
Lilith,
Yeah,
are you asking us to sleep with you?
no. Oh my god.
I'm
That's what Fen
inciting.
said too.
Is
Yeah,
this like the
insight.
goddess of lust?
I
Because
really
like I'm
hoped it
down
was
Insight.
for
gonna be
that.
lower, but it is unfortunately like the fuck
15
is
for
a
me.
25.
He's being honest. Like he
Is
doesn't want
this
to sleep with you.
Waylon
Lilith?
takes
Is
a
this like
giant sigh
goddess
of
of
relief,
lust?
just like,
What, T?
Is this like a goddess of lust? Like that's what all the
No.
orgies are for, right?
Unfortunately, no. The orgies are just because I like orgies.
Okay.
uh,
So like,
It's
what
everything.
is her deal? You've like never once mentioned your goddess before.
Right. So the unfortunate thing is that she kind of sucks a little bit. Like she's
So
she's
why
like okay.
why follow her?
Uh, all I can say about it is that she got me out of a tricky situation. Now I'm like in her debt or some shit. I don't know.
Are you sure you're
Um,
not a warlock?
pretty sure.
Okay, just
It
seems
sounds
very
like she's more of,
warlocky.
yeah, it also sounds like she's not your patron. She's your debt collector, and she's collecting on the debt you owe her.
Well,
She's a
I
bank.
haven't I guess I haven't tried leaving. Anyway, now's not the time to discuss. Um, Alwyn, I don't think you're here, but Alwyn, remember when I tripped and spilled coffee all over you?
At the beginning of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of remember.
Yeah, that was my goddess. She did that.
So she's the
So,
goddess of
Should you be
pranking
like?
people?
Clumsiness?
Should you be telling us this?
Yeah, this seems like a
probably
really
not.
bad pitch.
Look, okay. Here's the thing. I don't know what else to do. I have no way to sell this to you guys or really anybody else.
Um,
Um, but
does
the
she
reason I'm bringing what?
does she deal with nature in any way?
Let me look at the details of my god.
I'm pulling out the phone to
I
Google
like to
it.
think that this is Lilith pulling out the Bible.
A
Yeah, being
little
like,
book
is there
Saying,
bag.
hold on, let
anything
me check on
about
that.
Yeah,
nature to
Lilith, I think
convince Ren to convert?
Lilith
you
has
hear.
a single like
It's like a pamphlet.
ratty no, a single napkin that's been
Mm,
like
Yeah,
a few things have been jotted down on and it's been refolded a million times.
Yeah,
yeah.
Lilith, you hear in your head. Well, nature is tricky. Think about
Okay,
it.
I
so technically she's the goddess of deception and illusions, but she did just say that nature is tricky if you think about it.
it is.
So,
I have been tricked by nature before
Uh,
and almost died.
yeah,
I feel like
I have a
nature's more just.
question.
yeah.
Your goddess said that she had this information, but she's like a goddess of trickery. Do you
I feel like
think
she'd
that
be tricking
maybe
you.
she's just telling you what you want to hear so that you'll do something? Like I think all the gods are pretty tricky,
For
but
some reason, for some reason, I believe her because it kind of seemed to me like she wasn't planning on revealing any of this information to me. Um, but she is also kind of annoying, so it's a possibility. Unfortunately, it has been like a year of me not doing my cleric duties,
Hmm,
so I'm about due
right.
anyway.
So she
Um,
really is your debt collector then, because you didn't pay back the debt.
Come
What's
on,
her
Lilith, sell them, sell them.
what's her name?
in Lilith's head, to in a response to Edite, Lilith just goes, "What the fuck am I supposed to sell you on? What
Not me,
good
them.
what good can you offer them?
Magic.
They don't want magic,
I got
Not.
magic, baby.
I can offer them magic they don't have. More magic.
but they'd have to get rid of their magic.
Well, then find someone who doesn't have magic and give it to them, please.
Why don't you suck a bag of dicks?" Um, and then to the group, sorry, Amanda, or
Uh, I
Ren, what was your
what was her name?
Edite?
Edie. Um, so is this about how your pitches go.
Yeah, so
I
far.
I have some tips on your your marketing strategy. It's not
yeah,
great right now.
I think Waylon and Alenia can probably help you best, if I'm being honest. Maybe you should write down some tenets, her belief system. I'm sure there's lots of rogue-like people who would like her magic and stuff.
I don't really think anybody's gonna want her, if I'm being
Well,
honest.
there's a lot of other people who like gods of deception and trickery.
I thought you
I know
guys.
of a lot of folks in lockup right now, or the drunk take that would
You should
certainly
go to
like her.
prison.
Hey, maybe I should call up that inquisitor.
Hey yo.
I meant to like explain further, like you should go visit prison, but just saying you should go to prison
Go to
is, I
prison.
think, pretty on par for her.
Yeah.
Don't you
Um,
want like a building first?
Um,
Like
a
You
what?
need followers for building.
Yeah, like I told
You
Fen that
need
we
a
could
building
use,
for followers.
like, I told Fen that we could just like use my apartment temporarily, but then he thought that I was, or they thought that I was like inviting them there to sleep with them, and
yeah.
and then they threatened to report me to HR.
So, Lilith, why is your goddess so insistent on you being the one to recruit them? Because it seems like you're not, sorry, to be honest, but you seems like you're not very good at it. Why doesn't she have someone else do it?
Right. I am her only follower.
Right. Right.
Hmm.
Can I roll like a
Right.
religion or history on Edite? I don't think I'm gonna find anything, but might
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, go
White
for it.
boys try this too.
How sure are you that this is a goddess?
I'm certain.
I got a 19
I got
religion.
a 16.
I think on the 16, I think like I mean you've never heard of this person, but they have to be a deity of some kind as they're able to give like patronage. Um I think Alwyn, you're decently sure that whoever this goddess is, she ain't shit. This is not
Small
anyone of
potatoes.
yeah, like
Right.
this is a very low level person that you've just never heard of.
Okay. Owen files that away to read about later.
Like, I know that she has to be an actual goddess. She gives me my magic. She took me from somewhere. But, like, I just
Essentially, or did she kidnap you?
consensually.
Alright.
Um, but I just, like, I have nothing. She wants me. Cole is like
Hmm?
Avon canon in this world. Pampered Chef,
Avon.
Mary Kay.
MLMs?
Uh, like this world has the equivalent of that. Sure, yeah.
Which one?
Mary
um,
Kay.
Swordco, like Cutco.
Mm.
Oh yeah, yes. We'll use Swordco. She wants me. You know Swordco?
Ugh, yeah.
She wants me
Ugh,
to do
those.
that.
Bad
She
Oh,
has this
swords.
idea that like I tell my friends about her and then they tell their friends and they tell their friends until she's like super popular or whatever. And
I
I
guess
so
just can't.
I
so
guess a lot of religions are like Swordco, huh?
Yeah, when you think about it.
I'm not particularly religious, but I'm not gonna lie, this is disenfranchising me to become so.
Yeah, on your next pitch, I think you should avoid saying it is like Swordco. I think you should say,
What are
yeah, it's really
what are your
cool.
goddess's virtues? Like, what are the things that are good about it? Because those are the things you should talk up.
He asks Edite in his head, "Hey, what are your virtues?"
Well, lying's pretty cool. And
Lawyers would love her.
and well, what's life without a little trickery, right?
Alenia would love her.
She said, "Lying is cool, and what's life without a little trickery?"
Hmm.
All right, there are those
I
sorts
look at
about.
Alenia.
So you could talk to those sorts about that instead of people who are presumably a part of the law, as we are a part of the CCU, which is a part of the law.
Can I pull Alenia aside? I'm gonna say, hold on, girl talk. And
Okay, girl talk.
I turn to Alenia and go, I think
Waylon
we
will critique while you guys are doing that. Waylon's critiquing Lilith's marketing strategy.
I think we need to throw Lilith a bone here. Do you know people who would buy into this, right?
I was so excited that your girl talk was actually going to be girl talk, and you're deeply
Oh,
disappointed.
I'm sorry. My period last week was horrible.
Amen, sister.
Ah!
Alenia will be mentally keeping track of her periods now, just to give her extra chocolate. Okay. I I will admit you had a good point about rogues in general. I mean, deception and lying, illusion. I don't know. I don't really have any rogue friends. Part of the
Okay.
problem of being a rogue is that you're kind of on
Do
your
you,
own.
do you think you could like leave pamphlets places?
I could I could probably leave like I wouldn't I don't know about pamphlets being read
Okay,
by
okay,
rogues. A good chunk of rogues don't read well. But
okay.
what about signs sprinkled throughout the city in Thieves' Cant?
Oh, Olivia, you are very smart.
I'll be carving Thieves' Cant into different fucking
Okay,
buildings
okay.
to say that there's an awesome new god of deception and illusion.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, are we ready to go
New
back
kid
to
on
the
Whoa,
the
group with
block.
this plan?
what? You. Hey, what?
Sure, yeah, we can do
You.
that.
I'll let you lead the way.
What am
Okay,
I gonna do with the submarine?
so Lilith, hear me out. Hear me out. While I don't think I could handle any more powers, honestly, keeping my face on is hard enough as is. Thanks. But I could perhaps write some nice propaganda for you in Thieves' Cant. Try to get some rogues interested because, they love deception in general.
Honestly, whatever you're willing to do, I'm like so tired of dealing with this person. Like, she's in my head all the time. Lilith, sell me. Lilith, tell your friends. Lilith, find me followers. So,
What?
however you can help.
What? Can you make pamphlets?
You think I should?
How about you
I
make
think
pamphlets
Waylon
and you
should.
let us? How about you make pamphlets and you let me proofread it, and then you can see about handing them out.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that
also, hey, Lilith and Waylon will gently grab Lilith by the shoulder. you're this goddess's first follower. I don't think you're ever gonna get away from her.
I mean,
You're her lead practitioner.
You could
surely I can leave at any time, right?
switch
Oh
over
no.
to like Sylvanas, or if you like kind of stuff that's a little bit on the um darker end, there's Malar, who is
Oh,
he
Lilith.
can be kind of
Lilith,
cool.
the only way you're getting out is if you find someone with a stronger claim on you.
Well, have you guys heard of the very fancy door? It's like that one sounds
No,
fun.
Uh, I haven't. I haven't heard of that. No, sir.
I mean, I have, but like, I don't know.
I don't know. I heard he's
He
like
seems
kind of
kind of dumb.
fun.
He seems
okay,
fun because he's
yeah.
dumb.
But yeah, no, why don't you Waylon, do you have a notebook?
Uh, Waylon will dig around and find like a legal notepad.
Write down like her symbol, virtues, tenets, cool stuff, anything she can come up with, and I guess we'll do our best.
Lilith writes down she's annoying but gives good magic and hands it back
No,
to Waylon.
no,
And we'll have to workshop that.
right.
Uh, insulting her, not a great way to sell her.
Right. I don't think I've ever said anything nice about her, if I'm honest.
So that's the first thing to fix if you really want to sell. If you, I'm not talking about your goddess, I'm talking about you. If you really want to sell her, you first of all need to reframe things so that they are positives.
Might be impossible, but I'll try.
Kind of all I can ask.
Was there anything else for this meeting,
No,
or just a conversion?
I just brought you guys
I,
here so I could beg you and hope that you'd take pity on me.
so we don't have any leads at all.
Well, we have a lead.
There.
I don't know if that counts as a lead, Lilith.
I'd say it
If she,
does.
if she knows something, that's
I
a
look,
lead.
Which
I
might,
look to
be a
Waylon
trick.
and whisper, "Yeah, just throw him a bone."
With a long-suffering sigh, with eyes closed. Yes, we have a lead.
Right. We could get some information here.
Okay. Well, I am actually going to go home to the lumber district now. I have to go catch your food for tomorrow.
Well,
Yeah, I
guess
got
Um,
not.
some naked people waiting for me, so that's
Oh,
fine.
goody. Thanks for telling us.
You know, part of your marketing is showing your personal lifestyle to other potential followers. So maybe think about your personal self-image.
My
Yeah,
personal self-image is great, thank you.
Is that how you want to pitch your goddess to new folks?
I'm not asking them to join my fuck fest.
at Buckfest, Ren turns into a bird and leaves.
yep.
Waylon is like sitting down with his head in his hands because Liz is not getting the point he's trying to make. Get out of my apartment. Go, go. I need to sleep.
Lilith leaves.
Oh,
Lilith, as you're leaving, Edite says in your head, everything you said about me was categorically untrue. Now, I need you to sell me, tell your friends, and find me followers.
I did.
Do it better.
How am I supposed to say positive things about you when you've been nothing but a thorn in my side?
Well, you're not exactly the best person either. And if I have to tell people about my head priest, what am I supposed to say? Oh, they fuck a lot?
Yeah.
Because that's about all I can say about you, and that's not what most people would be into.
Okay. Well, most people are boring.
Oh, I'm so excited to have more people to talk to.
Go talk to your little god friends or whatever.
They're mean.
I think she has.
Oh, shocker. Do they not like you?
That's it.
Oh,
And I think as it is 9:47 here, are we still trying to end before 10?
If we could.
Yeah. Yeah, I think since it is 9:47, next time we will pick up on a group scene with Ren making y'all dinner. Um, oh,
I do have
hands, what?
something before the dinner. It would be a quick scene just with my sister, I think,
Okay, yeah,
before the dinner, just so you know.
cool. I'll write that down.
Um, I did want to ask. So,
Hmm.
did we want to switch to Mondays, or do we want to stay Thursdays for one more week?
Because you said we could start
Uh,
Monday next week, right?
Literally June 1st, we could start.
I would like if we could start Monday.
Yeah, I'm cool to switch.
Yeah, I like the Monday start.
I'm good.
Okay, cool. June 1st, we can have our session on Monday instead of Thursday.
Incredible. Thank you guys.
Okay,
And then we'll be
listeners.
able to switch back to 6:30.
Yay!
Excellent.
Yay!
Okay,
Sweet.
stream
So
6:30 on Monday.
6:30 on Monday. We'll have to update our little posting schedule on Twitch.
I think it's probably still says Monday, honestly.
I think since Wednesday.
Yeah, it's so wrong. It's
Yeah.
a couple times wrong now. Okay, thank you. Bye.